Hello friends, my name is Grohlvana. Welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion Part 52. In this episode, we're going to be ending our time in the Shivering Isles. We've done pretty much everything we can possibly do. There's just some stuff that I wanted to show you guys. And let's get started. The first thing is an unmarked quest in Crucible. Here we are. It's the worst half of the Shivering Isles in my opinion. I like to be in Bliss much better.
Servant, my lord.
Notice that we're being called my lord because of course we are Shivering we are Shivering Isles. We are the leader of this realm known as Shivering Isles. No, we are Sheogorath, the lord of this realm. Okay, so first things first, I want to go ahead and unequip this life detect thing I have. A lot of people are saying it's annoying, and I agree. I don't like it. So I'm going to go ahead and unequip that. It's the Talisman of Abatement, which kind of sucks because it has a good bunch of enchantments there. But we're going to go ahead and equip that when we need it, when we need a water breathe. For now, I'm just going to not use it now that pink haze is going to fade away. There we go, back to normal. Okay, so this first thing is an unmarked quest called the Paranoid Roof Watcher. At least that's what the UESP, the unofficial Elder Scrolls page, calls it. And to find it, basically you need to get to the top of these Crucible houses and find your way to this little stool over here. There we go. And what are we on top of right now? Let's take a look at our little map here. We are on top of Cutter's weapons. So you want to head to the top of Cutter's weapons and you'll find a little stool with a key and a faded note. Let's go ahead and read that. I don't think I'll live much longer. My wine supply is thinning. Only one bottle left. Bernice's wine is worthless. I would have lasted longer on Gnarlbark. I'd go back home to resupply, but Brythar, that maggot, has stolen my house. Wow, if you guys remember, we did a quest involving Brythar. He is a kleptomaniac and he steals things. Apparently, he's stolen a whole house. Interesting. It's not just him, though. It's also the others. I can't leave the safety of the roof. They have a plan for me. I see it in their eyes. Caldana, Earl, Cutter, all of them. They don't know I'm up here watching. Not much longer, though. At least they won't find me or my stash. I've put all my favorite things in an urn and sunken it in the sewage near the back of Bernice's dive. I think I'll drink at last bottle to celebrate. We'll go ahead and take that. We'll go ahead and take this key. As you can see, there are the bottles. Bernice's Roof Water Wine. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take a bottle for myself as a nice little keepsake. And now we can go get our unmarked treasure. Let's go do that. So you want to head to Bernice's Tap House, which should be that building right there. As you'll notice, the duelist stage is on the top of it. So we are in the right place. And you want to head over here, I believe, right? Where is it? There it is. You can see there's a crate, and inside the crate will be a sunken urn, which we have the key for, and inside we have a gold necklace. We're going to go ahead and take that and equip it because we don't have anything else right now. Felmore Spore Wine, Felmore Swamp Wine. Huh. I don't remember those two items. I'm not sure if they're unique or not. Probably not. I'm not going to take it. Congealed Putrescence, Sweet Cake, Bouquet of Flowers, Crystal Ball, 145 gold, and Yarn. Whole bunch of crap that I'm not really going to use, but nevertheless, it's a nice little unmarked quest. So there we go. Now there are a couple things that I want to do other than this, and one of them is the last remaining, like, legit side quests we can do. There are a bunch of side quests we can still do, however, they are a lot more complicated, and I'll explain them later on. Let's go ahead and take a look at our quest really quickly. Current quest, where are you? I think we already have it. Or we might not, but what we want to do is we want to head into, I knew that would hurt, we want to head into Bernice's, what is it, something, Sickly Bernice's Tap House, right? That's what it's called? Yes, there we go. We want to head in here, and this is the same building that we found the crate behind, of course, and inside will be Sickly Bernice, who has a quest for us, and it's rather, I don't like it, which is why I saved it for last pretty much, but nevertheless, you get a unique reward, so we're going to do it.
Oh, hello.
Hello, that's a nice dress you got there.
Yeah. Sickly Bernice, proprietor. Don't get too close now. You might catch what I have.
Definitely don't want that to happen. Catch, what's the matter?
Well, it seems I am dying. Yes, these may be my last days in the Shivering Isles. That is, unless someone like yourself could help me find the cure. But no one has taken me up on my offer, even with the promise of a reward. Oh, well, it's been a good life, I suppose.
Okay, well what about this cure?
Are you willing to help me?
Yes, I'll help you.
Oh, thank you so much. There's only one place in all the Isles to get the cure for what I have. Knotty Bramble. I'll mark it on your map. There, on the lowest level of the place, is a pool containing the cure. Aqua Nostrum. Legend has it that it bubbles up from around an old statue. Bring me back the remedy, and I will reward you well. Here, take this special flask to collect the anquinostrum.
Alrighty, so we need to cure this poor, sickly Bernice of her disgusting disease, which I guess it doesn't go into detail of. Maybe you can ask her about it, I'm not sure. And to do that, we need to go into Naughty Bramble, which is a tree-type dungeon, and go to the lowest level and find Aqua Nostrum, which is going to be the cure. Now, I don't like this quest because it's basically just a dungeon delver quest. I think, if I'm remembering right, all you have to do is literally go through like 3 or 4 floors and find the cure at the bottom of it. It's not really that interesting, but we're going to do it because you do get a unique thing, like I said. And as we go through these loading screens, I'm going to go over the quests that we are going to be missing out on. Now, oh god, where am I? What is this place? Felmore, so this is the pods, right? Yeah, we did this quest previously. How am I gonna get out of here? Can we scale this? I think so. There we go. Now let's do a quick come on, guys. Give me what am I thinking of? Cross your fingers. Come on. Where, can I not get up here? Okay. Alright, well, we're just going to have to go around, I guess. But anyways, what I was saying was, I'm going to be going over the quests that we're not going to be completing just because they are incredibly tedious. So the first one is Taxonomy of Obsession, and basically there is a place called High Cross. It's another little settlement, kind of like Felmore and the other ones that we've seen. Do I hear? Uh-oh. What do we got? Oh, god, that scared the crap out of me. Oh, we still have the Ebony Blade from Let's Play Oblivion Part 50. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use that. Why not? Alright, so, yeah, Taxonomy of Obsession. You go to this place called High Cross. This woman wants to, like, categorize all of the fauna and flora in the Shivering Isles. So you need to, like, get in a alchemical ingredient from each of the different unique Shivering Isles plants and stuff and bring it back to her. And she gives you gold, like, for each one. After a while, she'll start asking you to bring back actual vicious residents of the Shivering Isles, like these grummites, and she gives you a spell that allows you to, like, command animals, kind of like, don't the Wood Elves get something like that? I've never played as a Wood Elf just because I would never play as a Wood Elf. They are, like, the most boring class that I could play, or race, I mean. I've entered Naughty Bramble. I should make my way carefully to the pool. Sickly Bernice spoke of. Sickly Bernice spoke of. It's been a week since I've recorded videos. I'm already getting tongue-tied. And recover a sample of Aqua Nostrum. That's exactly what I plan to do. Let's keep talking about this. So yeah, basically, you go to High Cross, you talk to that woman. She wants you to bring back all of the plants in the Shivering Isles, and after a certain while, she also wants you to bring back all of the monsters and such. And she gives you a command enemy spell that allows you to, like, cast it on an enemy and they'll follow you back. And she just gives you gold for each one, and after you complete it all, you don't get anything special. So that's why I'm obviously not going to be doing that on my channel. That is way too boring, and I don't think you guys want to watch me go collect plants and try and lure these animals and various things that want to kill me back to her. I think I have completed it, because I used to be in, like, a super completionist mode where I would complete, like, everything in a game to 100%, and I think I did every single Shivering Isles quest and Oblivion quest in the whole game, even the unmarked ones. But yeah, we're not going to be doing that. So not going to step on that, because I don't want to. Okay, well, I guess we are going to step on that, even though I tried not to. But that just happens sometimes, doesn't it? I hope I'm going the right way here. What's over here? A bed. Weird. Yeah, I kind of figured I couldn't sleep, and a whole bunch of skeletons. Alright, so yeah, so that's Taxonomy of Obsession. You guys still chasing me? Wow, you're pretty diligent. In other news, I know no one cares about League of Legends on my channel pretty much, but, and that's totally fine, but I play a lot of League, and I've been trying to get into Gold forever, but I was stuck at Silver 1 for the longest time. It seemed like the game hated me and did not want me to get to Gold, because I'd win, like, every game, get up to Silver 1, get to my promos, and then lose, like, every promo because of my bad teams, and everyone says bad teams, and everyone's like, well, you should be able to carry games. Whatever. Anyways, I finally got to Gold 1, and, or not Gold 1, Gold, and ever since I got into Gold, I win, like, every game, and now I'm in Gold 4, and I'm feeling happy. I like League a lot, and finally I got into Gold, and I wanted to get into Gold really bad last season to get that custom Elise skin, the Victorious Elise skin, But I will be getting the gold rewards this season, and that's very nice to hear. Alright, so let's talk about another quest here as we're delving through this dungeon. The Museum of Oddities, right. So there's also a quest called the Museum of Oddities, and I believe it's in one of the Crucible... Yeah, it's a Crucible store called the Museum of Oddities, go figure. And there's a woman that wants you to find... Grand Ring of Fortitude, not that. But she wants you to find a whole bunch of random things that have a very small chance of appearing in the Shivering Isles containers. Like we could have found one in what we just opened right there. Wow, did we already reach... Wow, okay. I've arrived at the pool sickly Bernice described. I should get as close as possible to the statue in its center to gather a sample of the aqua nostrum. Okay, I remember this being like way longer. Maybe it's just because I ran through it. But wow, okay, that wasn't nearly as hard or long as I thought it was going to be. That's what she said, Jesus! These things just happen. And I guess it does it automatically. I've recovered a sample of aqua nostrum from the pool sickly... I keep saying sickly Bernice. You know, when you do that thing where you switch to like consonants or whatever? Sickly Bernice described, I should return the niche off and present it to her for my well-deserved reward. And that's what we're going to be doing. Oh, what do we got here? Gromite egg mound. You find nothing of use. What are we going to use eggs for? Alright, so is there like an expressway exit out of here? That'd be nice. I hear some Gromites frying stupid arrows at me. They're stupid Gromite arrows. Ugh, I don't want to get infected. Alright, I see a red quest marker. Oh, these stupid things. I always forget about them until I hit them. Ow, stop. Stop, stop, stop. I don't want to bother with you guys. Just let me leave in peace. I already got my aqua nostrum. Okay, so anyways, yes, there's a place in Crucible called the Museum of Oddities, and a woman there wants you to find a whole bunch of oddities. I believe there's 12, and they are random things, and I'll go through the list when we get to this loading screen up here shortly. I already opened that. What are you doing? Okay. And they're really weird things. And I don't want to do that one either because also she gives you, please don't say you can't travel. Oh, Jesus. Really? I hate when it does this. Like, this is my number. I think I already said this is my number one annoyance with this game. Yeah, there's like 12 things she wants you to find and she'll give you money for each one. And she doesn't give you like anything unique. And for that reason, and for the reason that simply you'd have to like look through a whole bunch of stuff and try to find it. We're not going to be doing it. Alright, let's go back to Crucible, and I'm going to go over each and everything that we can find, though. We can find Blind Watcher's Eye, an alchemy ingredient, same effect as a standard Watcher's Eye. We can find Deformed Swamp Tentacle, which is an alchemy ingredient, different effects from a standard Swamp Tentacle. Din's Ashes, which there's no description for that. Mute Screaming Maw, which is an alchemy ingredient as well, same effect as a standard Screaming Maw. What else do we got? Pelvis of Pelagius. If you guys remember, don't we get Pelagius' hip bone in Skyrim or something? Or we can find it, or I'm forgetting exactly what that's for. I think it's in Skyrim with the Shivering Isles quest. And all of that, all of those are in fixed locations. So you can find that stuff no matter what in certain locations. And also we have the Dagger of Friendship, and all this stuff can be found in random locations. We have the Dagger of Friendship, which is a Gromite dagger, restore health, 10 points on strike. Oh, I want that because that's kind of funny. Obviously, you restore health rather than take health away from enemies. We have Houndstooth Key, acts like a key, but it doesn't unlock anything. Mixing Bowl, acts like an apprentice-level mortar and pestle. Ring of Disrobing removes all the equipment the player is wearing. That's funny as well. Sheogorath-shaped amber. Amber limbs are stumped. No. That's describing where it can be found. There's no description for that, so I'm guessing it's just exactly what it sounds like. Sheogorath-shaped amber. A soul tomato, which is a tomato that acts exactly like a grand soul gem. That's funny as well. And a two-headed septum, which I guess is just a gold coin that has two-headed, sort of like a misprint or something. So an interesting quest, but, you know, obviously wouldn't be viable to do here. Let's go ahead and finish this quest, though. Aqua Nostrum.
Oh, yes. It's the miracle remedy for any disease.
No, I don't want to know about it.
Apparent.
Yeah, cool. Cure.
Let me see. Yes, this is it. Please, accept this as a gesture of thanks. Is the least I can do for you. After all, you saved my life.
Okay, we've completed the liquid, whatever that quest was called that I didn't see, and we've been given the Circlet of Verdure. Oh, at first I thought this was a circlet that we wore on our head, but it looks like it's a ring. Let's take a look at it. Oh, and let's equip that gold necklace just for swag. Circlet of Verdure. It is a ring, it looks like. Resist disease 40%. Wow. Resist poison 40%. Good. Fortify health 25 points. Nice. Fortify endurance 8 points. Wow, so that's actually a really good ring. Let's compare it to these two rings. Mind shielding, I like that. Lordship, think the Verdura is just a little bit better. So it's a pretty good ring for completing this quest. So no complaints from me. Alright, now what are we going to do here? There is something I want to do, but I want to go through the rest of this stuff really quickly. So the Museum of Oddities was a quest. Taxonomy of Obsession was a quest. We also have Work is Never Done. There's a guy named Tove the Unrestful who is in Bliss, and he will ask you to give him calipers and tongs because he's building some sort of boat or something, if I remember right. Anyways, you need to find 100 calipers and tongs. They can be found in random chests and things, and once you find 100, he will just say, what? I don't care about that anymore. And it's sort of just like one of those things where I think it's the same thing in like the Borderlands 1 DLC with the brains or something. Like you would find so many brains in the zombie DLC, you went back to TK Baja and he would say like, what? Go get some more. It's kind of like that. It's just like a joke on the player. Like, no, you only get gold from it. It's not significant gold. And once you give him 100, he just says, I don't care about that anymore, and you don't get anything significant from that. So we're not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be searching for 100 calipers and tongs. Lastly, we have it's another unmarked quest called the Ghost of the Hill of Suicides. And this is an interesting thing, but I'm not going to be doing it just because it takes a while. Basically, you can go to the Hills of Suicides, the Hill of Suicides, not the Hills of Suicides, and you'll see all these ghosts, I believe. Let's see here. Basically you need to find all of these skulls. The skulls are like specifically named with people, and once you find 5, you can give them back to the ghosts on the Hill of Suicides, and if you find all 5, you will be given a spell that will allow you to raise the dead for 60 seconds. And I've done that as well in a previous playthrough, and it's pretty cool. It's unmarked. Okay, now the last thing I wanted to do in the Shivering Isles is go see if we can make some amber or madness armor, and I don't think we have any amber or madness matrices, which you need to make the stuff, but I think we do have a couple of amber ones. So let's go ahead and go to Bliss, because Bliss is going to be where we can make the amber. In Crucible you can make the madness. I need to take a look at my inventory and see what type of stuff I have. I know I've collected probably more madness ore than I have amber, or maybe the opposite way around, because I know we've collected a lot of amber. Let's take a look at my inventory really quick and go to miscellaneous and go all the way down. Number one thing I hate, not number one thing because I've already went over that, but one of the things I hate about Oblivion is you have to scroll through all the keys to get to this stuff. Okay, we have 16 things of amber, an amber arrow matrix, amber greaves matrix, and as you can see here, I did start collecting calipers for that reason, but we're not going to do that. We got 17 madness ore, but no matrices. And we got the skeleton key. Yes, forgot about that from the Let's Play Oblivion Part 50 episode. Okay, so this is actually a quest. Where are you? The Antipodian Hammer. And now it doesn't give us a quest marker? Guess not. We need to find one of the weapon shops. Is it the missing pauldron? Okay. I think, yeah, it is here, but what time is it? It is 7:41 a.m. Let's wait 3 hours. So yeah, basically how this works, I've explained it before, is that on the Bliss side you can make amber, which is light armor. On the Crucible side you can make madness armor, which is heavy armor. Let's go ahead and go in here. I think this is where the orc is that makes the amber armor. If I remember right, he's very flamboyant. That's his thing or something. He has a funny way of talking. Alright, so let's go see.
It is good to see you again, friend.
Yes, it's good to see you as... Oh, and I remember this guy can recharge things. How much is that going to cost me? 2,000... Oh, yeah, that's not worth it. Not at all. What about repair?
I can make just about anything look good.
263 gold? Sure, let's do that. Alright. Barter, and what do you have? He doesn't actually sell the amber stuff, which is weird. Do you have anything I want? Not really. Ooh, folded cloth. Oh, and a silver plate, yeah. Alright, let's go forge armor.
How can I help you?
Forge armor.
How can I help you?
Okay, that was weird. Okay, so we can make this, and it tells you how many pieces of amber you need. Boots 2, curious 5, etc., etc. You need a matrix, though. We only have a matrix for greaves, and we do have an abundance of amber, so why not make this? And it kind of sucks, because if you want a full set, you have to find all of these matrices. Yeah, so let's go ahead and make the greaves.
Here you go. I shaped these to your exact measurements. Need some help getting them on?
No, I think we're good in that area. Now if we try to build something that we don't have the matrix for.
Now you know what they say about the size of a man's boots.
What? But we didn't have the matrix for the boots. Wait a second. Okay. Amber Greaves matrix. What in the world is going on here? Let's talk about Amber.
Amber is a resin.
Yeah.
I alone.
Yeah. Okay. Magic. Oh, right.
Before my master passed on, she hid countless matrices in the world, there to soak up the magical essence of our world. As my master has done, so will I, before I pass on. Find me one of these matrices and enough amber, and I will craft you a magical item.
Right, now I remember. So, if you get the matrices, you will have a enchanted version of whatever piece of armor or weapon that you want to make. I understand now, but I think actually in the end it's better to make stuff that's not enchanted, because then you can put your own enchantment. I remember in my old game I had a full set of amber armor that was all enchanted to have 20% chameleon, so I was completely invisible and it was game breaking like I've mentioned before. Okay, now let's go to Magic Greaves.
You want some help?
No, man, I can put on this stuff myself. Okay, so now we've been given a set of regular Greaves and Magic Greaves because we had a matrix for the Greaves. Okay, so let's take a look at this stuff and compare them. So we have regular Amber Greaves, which are light armor, and they have 3 points of defense. And then we have the fine Amber Greaves. No, they're both fine. And then we have the enchanted Amber Greaves, which is the same exact thing. However, you get Fortify Agility, 8 points on self. So it just gives you like whatever, you know, enchantment would normally go with that item. I don't know what, I guess boots would be speed or something? Yeah, well that would make sense, wouldn't it? So okay. Yeah, but that's how you make stuff like that. Now let's go, and this is what the full set looks like. I believe I showed you guys in the first episode when we went to the Shivering Isles. Now let's go to Crucible and take a look at the Madness armor, because that's the really cool looking set of armor, and I wish it wasn't heavy. I wish you could make like both types. Actually, first thing I want to do is go make some arrows, because we also have an arrow matrix, and I want to see what enchantment is going to be on that. Forged weapon, and then magic arrows.
I like how magic makes things glow all pretty like.
Cool. Okay, so let's take a look at those arrows now. Okay, very fine amber arrows. So one piece of amber gives you 25 arrows, and it is damage, health, 15 points on strike. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, now let us go take a trip to the worst half of New Sheoth, which is, of course, Crucible. And let's take a look at the set of Madness armor. Now, I know that we don't have any matrices, so we won't be able to make any enchanted stuff. But if we were to go through all of the different locations in the Shivering Isles and look through like every single chest, there is a a good chance you'll find some of these matrices, so you can do this for yourself if you're playing this game. So yeah, on this side the proprietor is going to be Cutter. She's sort of a maniacal looking, either a wood elf or a high elf. I think she's a wood elf. Is it here? No, that's Maureen's house. Where are you, Cutter? Let's take a look at our mini-map. Okay, what do we got? Maureen's house, Cutter's weapons. There we go. So we need to just head up a little bit more. Is that it? Earl's Mysteries? No. Is this it? Cutter's weapons. There we go. Yeah, so there's two sides to this quest. The Bliss side and the Crucible side. And I don't think you can ever finish the quest. I think it's always in your inventory pretty much. Yeah, the weird thing about Cutter's weapons is there's blood all over the place, which is weird.
They call me Cutter. For a truly inspired blade, I can forge madness ore. Here, hold on to this parchment. It lists what I need.
Great, okay. Now let's go ahead and run through all this crap. Magical items, yep, same thing as the other guy. Let's go ahead and forge a weapon. And you can make basic stuff, but we don't want that. Let's go ahead and forge some Greaves just to compare it.
Important arteries flow through the legs.
Okay, creeping me out. Alright, now let's take a look at that. So we have Amber Greaves, light armor, 3 points of defense. Fine Madness Greaves, heavy armor, 4 points of defense. There we go. And let's take a look. She should have... There we go. Look at that. That is a full set. That's the backside. That's a full set of Madness armor. Not bad, right? And I think that's going to do it for the Shivering Isles, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great, wondrous time. Lots of things that we've done in this place that were very unique and interesting, and that's why I really like this DLC. In the next episode, we are going to be doing something else. We're going to be taking this in a different direction, and to be quite honest, I'm not sure exactly what direction that's going to be at the moment. There are still lots of things to be done in Oblivion. And, yeah, we'll see you guys there, so thanks for watching this episode. Hope you guys look forward to the next one. My name's Grohlvana, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. Goodbye. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed watching that video. If you did, please consider leaving a like. Also, if you'd like to subscribe and or watch a video that's probably going to be related to the one that you just watched, you can click the annotations on the screen. Finally, if you want to help me grow my channel, you can also share this video on Facebook and Twitter by clicking share below the video. Regardless, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.